Hello, and welcome to the Golden Wellness Guide, the podcast dedicated to helping you live your golden years with health, vitality, and peace of mind. I'm your host, and it's wonderful to have you with us today. Each week, we gather here to share useful knowledge, real-life stories, and simple, effective solutions for taking care of our health. Our goal is to make sure that our later years are truly our best years, filled with joy and serenity. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been sound asleep in the middle of the night only to be jolted awake by a sudden, aggressive, and excruciating pain in your calf, thigh, or foot? A pain that arrives without warning, seizing your muscles so tightly it forces you to sit bolt upright in agony and confusion. That feeling, I believe, is something many of us have experienced. It's called a night leg cramp. It doesn't just steal your precious sleep, it leaves you feeling tired and sore the next day, significantly impacting your quality of life. Many people believe this is just an inevitable part of aging, something we simply have to accept. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. Modern science and nutritional medicine have shown that we can absolutely control and even eliminate this frustrating condition. Recently, I came across an excellent video by Dr. Michael Harris, a health expert, where he pointed out one of the root causes of night cramps in older adults, a deficiency in a critically important mineral, magnesium. That video was incredibly inspiring, and today on the show, we're going to dive even deeper. We'll not only explore the 5 superfoods that Dr. Harris introduced, but also dig into the science behind them, combining it with expert medical knowledge to give you the most complete, detailed, and practical picture possible. Over the next hour or so, together we will explore understanding the enemy. What exactly is a muscle cramp, and why are we, as older adults, more likely to experience them? The hidden hunger. We will unmask magnesium deficiency and understand its essential role in our bodies. The 5 food superheroes. We'll take a delicious journey to explore spinach, almonds, dark chocolate, pumpkin seeds, and quinoa in detail. We'll cover not just what to eat, but how to eat it for maximum absorption. The emergency action plan. I'll share an immediate protocol for what to do the moment a cramp strikes, helping you relieve the pain quickly and effectively. And finally, we'll discuss lifestyle tips to build a strong defensive barrier, preventing these painful cramps from ever coming back. Are you ready? Go ahead and pour yourself a warm cup of tea, find a comfortable seat, and let's begin our journey to better health right now. Part 1. Understanding the enemy. Why do we get cramps? Before we can defeat an enemy, we first have to understand it. So what exactly is a muscle cramp? Imagine our muscles are made of millions of tiny, microscopic rubber bands. When we move, our brain sends signals for these bands to contract and relax in a smooth, coordinated rhythm. A cramp happens when one or more of your muscles suddenly contracts involuntarily. It tightens up on its own and can't relax. It's as if those rubber bands have become twisted and knotted up, causing a sharp, intense pain. The area of the cramp often feels hard to the touch. You can actually feel the knotted up muscle under your skin. This can happen to any muscle, but it's most common for older adults in the back of the lower leg, the calf, the back of the thigh, the hamstrings, and in the front of the thigh, the quadriceps. The next question is, why are older adults the preferred victims of these night cramps? It's often a combination of factors, creating a perfect storm inside our bodies. First is the natural aging of our muscles. As we get older, our muscle mass naturally tends to decrease. In medicine, this process is called sarcopenia. When our muscles become weaker and shorter, they get tired more easily and can overreact to nerve signals, leading to spasms. Think of an old rubber band that's lost its elasticity. It's much more likely to get tangled and knotted than a new one, isn't it? Second are changes in our circulatory system. With age, our blood vessels can become less flexible, and our heart might not pump as efficiently as it once did. This can reduce blood flow to our limbs, especially our legs. When muscles don't get enough oxygen-rich blood and nutrients, they protest by cramping up.
This is especially true at night when we're lying still and our circulation naturally slows down. Third, and this is a very important point, are the side effects of certain medications. Many of us are taking medications to manage chronic conditions like high blood pressure, heart disease, or high cholesterol. Some of these drugs, like diuretics, often called water pills for high blood pressure, work by flushing excess water and salt from the body. Unfortunately, they can also flush out essential minerals like magnesium and potassium, leading to an electrolyte imbalance that causes cramps. Statin drugs for high cholesterol have also been linked to muscle pain and cramps in some people. So if you're experiencing cramps and are on medication, it's a good idea to talk to your doctor. Never stop taking your medication on your own, but an open conversation can help find the right solution. Fourth is dehydration. As we age, our sense of thirst can become less acute. Sometimes our body is already low on water before we even feel thirsty. Water plays a crucial role in transporting nutrients to our muscles and helping muscle fibers glide smoothly. When we're dehydrated, our muscles become irritable and are much more prone to cramping. And finally, the cause that we're going to focus on most deeply today, as Dr. Harris highlighted, is a deficiency in essential minerals with magnesium at the very top of the list. This isn't just one cause among many. It's the catalyst that can make all the other factors even worse. So what is magnesium, and why is it so powerful? Let's move on to part 2 and pull back the curtain on this hidden hunger. Part 2. The hidden hunger, unmasking magnesium. If our body is a complex engine, then vitamins and minerals are the lubricating oils and microchips that keep that engine running smoothly. And in the world of minerals, magnesium deserves the title of master mineral, or the great conductor. Why do I say that? Because magnesium is involved in over 300 different biochemical reactions in our body. Over 300! From producing energy, building proteins, controlling blood sugar, and regulating blood pressure, to maintaining a steady heartbeat and a healthy nervous system. There is no process where magnesium doesn't play a part. But for our conversation about cramps, magnesium's most important job is its partnership and its rivalry with another mineral we all know very well, calcium. Think of it this way. Calcium and magnesium are like the two switches for your muscles. Calcium is the on switch, and magnesium is the off switch. When your brain wants a muscle to contract, it signals for calcium ions to flood into the muscle cells. The calcium flows in, and the muscle tightens. This is a completely normal and necessary process for us to walk, grip, and move. But after contracting, the muscle needs to relax. That's when magnesium steps in. Magnesium acts like a gatekeeper, pushing the calcium back out of the muscle cells, allowing the muscle to return to a state of rest. Magnesium is the off switch. Now, imagine what happens if our body is low on magnesium. The calcium rushes into the muscle cells, but there isn't enough magnesium to escort it back out. The on switch is overactive, while the off switch is faulty. The result? The muscle remains in a high state of alert, tense, and extremely prone to a sudden, forceful contraction. That is a muscle cramp. Not only that, but magnesium also helps to calm our nervous system. A stressed-out nervous system constantly sends agitated signals to your muscles. Magnesium acts as a natural tranquilizer, soothing our nerve cells, which helps us feel more relaxed and in turn helps our muscles relax too. So, the next question is, why is magnesium deficiency so common, especially in developed countries like the United States? There are several reasons. First is changes in modern agriculture. The use of chemical fertilizers has depleted much of the natural magnesium from our soil. The crops grown in that depleted soil naturally contain less magnesium. Second is food processing. Processed foods, fast food, and refined grains are often stripped of the magnesium they once had. For example, when brown rice is milled into white rice, about 80% of its magnesium is lost. Third, as we mentioned, is age. An older person's ability to absorb magnesium from the gut decreases, while the amount lost through the kidneys increases. It's a double whammy. Fourth is our high-stress lifestyle. When we're stressed out, our body releases stress hormones like cortisol, and this process burns through our magnesium stores. And finally, the medications we discussed in Part 1. Dr. Harris was absolutely right to call cramps one of the earliest warning signs of a magnesium deficiency. If we ignore this signal, a long-term deficiency can lead to much more serious health problems, like an irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure, chronic fatigue, and even osteoporosis. But the good news is we can completely refill our body's magnesium stores through a very natural and delicious method, our food. And now, let's meet the team of 5 superheroes that can help us do just that.
Part 3. The 5 superhero foods rich in magnesium. Nature has blessed us with so many precious foods that act like natural medicines. In his video, Dr. Harris selected 5 outstanding examples, and today we're going to analyze them thoroughly, not just their magnesium content, but also the smartest ways to prepare them to maximize their benefits. Superhero number 1, spinach. First on our list is a familiar green leafy vegetable, spinach. You might remember the cartoon character Popeye the Sailor Man, who would gain superhuman strength just by eating a can of spinach. While that was a bit of an exaggeration, it shows that people have long recognized the amazing nutritional value of this vegetable. Why is spinach so good? Spinach is one of the richest plant-based sources of magnesium. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach, about 180 grams, can provide nearly 160 milligrams of magnesium, which is about 40% of our daily needs. But it's not just about magnesium. Spinach is also a treasure trove of other nutrients. It's rich in potassium, another key electrolyte that helps balance fluids in the body and supports muscle function. The combination of magnesium and potassium in spinach makes it a perfect duo for fighting cramps. In addition, spinach is loaded with vitamin K, which is incredibly important for bone health and blood clotting, vitamin A, vitamin C, and iron. Smart preparation. This is a very important point that Dr. Harris emphasized, and I want to explain the science behind it. Raw spinach contains a compound called oxalic acid, or oxalates. This compound can bind to minerals like calcium and magnesium in our intestines, creating insoluble compounds and preventing our body from absorbing them. This is why eating a raw spinach salad isn't the best way to get your magnesium. So what's the solution? It's simple. Cook it. Heat disseminates a significant portion of these oxalates. Dr. Harris recommends lightly steaming the spinach for about 3 to 5 minutes. This is an excellent method because it's just enough to reduce the oxalates while preserving most of the heat-sensitive vitamins, like vitamin C. Boiling also works, but some of the minerals can leach out into the water. If you do boil it, you can use that water as a base for soup. After steaming, the doctor advises adding a spoonful of cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. This advice is brilliant from a nutritional science perspective. Why? Olive oil. Some vitamins in spinach, like vitamin A and vitamin K, are fat-soluble. This means your body needs fat to absorb them. Adding a little healthy fat, like olive oil, dramatically improves the absorption of these vitamins. Lemon juice. Lemons are rich in vitamin C. Vitamin C is not only a powerful antioxidant, but also has the ability to enhance the absorption of minerals like magnesium and iron from plant sources. So with just a few simple steps, you've turned a regular serving of spinach into a highly effective anti-cramp potion. Superhero number 2, almonds. Next up in our superhero team is a small but mighty nut, the almond. This is a fantastic snack to replace sugary sweets and unhealthy pastries. Why are almonds so good? Almonds are an incredibly concentrated source of magnesium. Just a small handful, about 1 ounce, which is around 23 to 24 nuts, contains about 80 milligrams of magnesium, or 20% of your daily needs. Like spinach,
Almonds are also rich in potassium, creating that anti-cramp mineral duo. But the value of almonds doesn't stop there. They're also packed with monounsaturated fats, the healthy kind of fat that is great for your heart. It helps lower bad cholesterol, or LDL, and raise good cholesterol, or HDL. This is an invaluable dual benefit for us as we get older. Additionally, almonds are rich in vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that helps protect our cells from damage caused by free radicals, slowing down the aging process. Smart preparation. Dr. Harris gave a crucial piece of advice: soak your almonds. Specifically, he recommended soaking about an ounce of almonds in filtered water for at least 12 hours at room temperature. Why is this necessary? The science behind it is to neutralize a troublemaker called phytic acid, or phytates. Phytic acid is a natural protective coating found on nuts, seeds, and grains. Its job is to protect the seed. However, when we eat it, this acid tends to bind to minerals like magnesium, zinc, and iron in our gut and carry them out of our body, reducing our ability to absorb them. When we soak almonds in water, the process activates natural enzymes within the nut that break down most of the phytic acid. Soaked almonds are not only easier to digest, but they also unlock their precious magnesium, allowing our body to fully absorb it. After soaking for 12 hours, just drain and discard the soaking water, rinse the almonds with fresh water, and they're ready to eat. You can eat them as a snack or add them to salads, yogurt, or oatmeal. A little tip: you can soak a larger batch, then drain them well and store them in the refrigerator for a few days for convenience. Superhero number 4, dark chocolate. This might be the most popular superhero of them all. Who would have thought that eating chocolate could help us fight cramps? But please note, not just any chocolate will do. We're talking about real dark chocolate, the kind with a cacao content of 70 to 85% or higher. Why is dark chocolate so good? The cacao bean, the main ingredient in chocolate, is one of the most magnesium-rich foods on the planet. Just 1 ounce of 85% dark chocolate can contain nearly 70 milligrams of magnesium, almost as much as 4 cups of cookies. But the magic of dark chocolate isn't just in the magnesium. It also contains a unique compound called theobromine. Theobromine has the effect of relaxing our blood vessels. When blood vessels relax and widen, blood can flow to our muscles more easily, carrying oxygen and nutrients, and washing away waste products that cause muscle fatigue. The combination of magnesium, which relaxes the muscle itself, and theobromine, which relaxes the blood vessels, creates a powerful 1-2 punch against cramps. Furthermore, dark chocolate is full of antioxidants called flavonoids, which are known to protect the heart and improve brain function. Smart preparation. Dr. Harris has a very interesting tip. Melt the dark chocolate slowly at a low temperature, no higher than 113 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius. This not only creates a delicious treat, you can use it as a dip for strawberries or bananas, but it also has a scientific basis. Gentle heating can change the structure of the compounds in the cacao, making it easier for the body to access and absorb the magnesium. However, there's one important thing to remember. Dark chocolate still contains calories and some sugar. Therefore, we should enjoy it in moderation. A few small squares a day is enough to get the benefits without consuming too many calories. Think of it as a delicious medicine you get to treat yourself with. Superhero number 4, pumpkin seeds. Don't be fooled by the small size of these little green seeds. They are truly a miniature nutritional powerhouse. Why are pumpkin seeds so good? Pumpkin seeds are the undisputed champion of magnesium. Just 1 ounce of seeds, about a quarter cup, provides an incredible 150 milligrams of magnesium. That's nearly half of what our body needs in an entire day. This is truly an impressive number. Besides magnesium, pumpkin seeds are also an excellent source of zinc. Zinc is a vital mineral for our immune system, helping us fight off illness. For older gentlemen, zinc also plays a special role in maintaining prostate health. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that our body uses to produce serotonin, the happiness hormone, and melatonin, the sleep hormone. So eating a few pumpkin seeds in the evening can not only help prevent cramps, but may also help you get a deeper, more restful night's sleep. Smart preparation. Just like almonds, pumpkin seeds also contain phytic acid. Therefore, Dr. Harris's advice to soak the seeds is spot on. You should buy raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. Then soak them in filtered water with a pinch of sea salt overnight. This process will help neutralize the phytic acid and release the valuable magnesium and zinc. After soaking, discard the water, rinse the seeds, and pat them dry. You can eat them plain, sprinkle them on salads or soups, or mix them into your morning oatmeal. A little tip, you can soak a larger batch, then drain them well and store them in the refrigerator for a few days for convenience.
Step 5. Avoid common mistakes. Don't stretch too aggressively. While the muscle is in intense pain, trying to forcefully stretch it can cause small tears in the muscle fibers, leading to more damage. Be gentle. Don't take a hot bath immediately. Although heat is good, soaking in a hot tub right after a severe cramp can cause blood vessels to dilate too quickly, sometimes making the situation worse. Wait until the pain has significantly subsided. Step 6. The recovery process. After the cramp is over, the muscle may still feel a bit sore for a day or two. Go for a gentle walk to help circulation. Continue to drink plenty of water, especially water with a pinch of minerals. Dr. Harris also suggests a folk remedy of applying a green clay mask to the muscle, as clay is believed to draw out toxins and provide minerals through the skin. Remembering this protocol will help you feel much more confident and in control when facing a muscle cramp. Part 5. Building a strong defense. Lifestyle tips. Eating magnesium-rich superfoods and knowing how to handle a cramp when it happens are very important. But to truly say goodbye to these painful episodes, we need to build a comprehensively healthy lifestyle, a strong defensive wall built from multiple sides. 1. Stay hydrated, the golden rule. This is the simplest advice, but also the one most often overlooked. Set a goal to drink about 8 glasses of water a day, which is about 64 ounces or 2 liters. Don't wait until you're thirsty to drink. Get into the habit of sipping water throughout the day. It helps to keep a water bottle right next to your favorite chair as a constant reminder. Plain water is best, but soups, broths, and unsweetened herbal teas also count. 2. Gentle, regular movement. Muscles were made to move. Sitting or lying in one position for too long hinders blood flow. Try to get some movement in every day. It doesn't have to be strenuous exercise. Walking is one of the best forms of exercise for older adults. A 30-minute walk each day will improve your circulation, strengthen your legs, and keep your joints flexible. Swimming or stationary cycling are also excellent choices because they don't put stress on your joints. 3. Stretch before bed. Take 5 to 10 minutes every evening before you go to bed to do a few simple stretching exercises. This will help prepare your muscles for a state of rest, minimizing the risk of them cramping up. Calf stretch. Stand facing a wall about an arm's length away. Place both hands on the wall. Step 1 foot back, keeping that heel on the floor. Slowly bend your front knee until you feel a gentle stretch in the calf of your back leg. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch sides. Hamstring stretch. Sit on the floor with one leg extended straight out. Bend the other knee and place the sole of that foot against your inner thigh. Slowly lean forward over the straight leg until you feel a stretch along the back of your thigh. Hold for 30 seconds, then switch sides. 4. Pay attention to your sleep position and bedding.
Make sure your blankets aren't too tight or heavy, forcing your feet to point downwards for long periods. This position shortens the calf muscles and makes them more prone to cramping. Keep the covers loose enough so your feet can rest in a comfortable neutral position. 5. Review your medications with your doctor. As I've emphasized, this is a critical step. At your next regular checkup, be sure to talk to your doctor about your night cramps. Ask if any of the medications you're taking could be a contributing factor, and if there are any alternative solutions or safe ways to supplement the minerals that might be lost. 6. Should you consider a magnesium supplement? This is a very common question. Can I just take a magnesium pill? The answer is possibly, but you must be very careful and always ask your doctor first. The top priority should always be to get magnesium from food. Our bodies absorb magnesium from food most naturally and safely, as it comes packaged with fiber, vitamins, and other minerals that work together. But in some cases, your doctor might recommend a supplement. If you do take one, you need to know that there are many different forms of magnesium. Magnesium oxide. This is the most common and cheapest form, but it is not well absorbed and is likely to cause digestive upset. Magnesium citrate. This form is better absorbed than oxide and can have a gentle laxative effect. Magnesium glycinate or malate. These are often the best choices. They are bound to amino acids, which makes them very easy for the body to absorb and very gentle on the stomach. They are particularly good for relaxing muscles and the nervous system. But I will repeat it one more time. Never start taking a magnesium supplement on your own, especially if you have any kidney problems. Let your doctor be the one to decide the right dose and the right type of magnesium for your specific health situation. My dear listeners, we have come to the end of a long and detailed journey into the world of night leg cramps. We've learned that this is not a sentence we have to endure in our later years. It is a signal, a call from our own body, letting us know that it needs our attention, our care, and that it is hungry for a vital mineral named magnesium. Through our conversation today, I hope you have grasped the golden keys to unlock the door to a life free from this nuisance. The first key is understanding. Understanding why we get cramps and the role of magnesium. The second key is nutrition. Make friends with our 5 food superheroes: spinach, almonds, dark chocolate, pumpkin seeds, and quinoa. Prepare them intelligently to get the maximum benefit. The third key is preparation. Master the emergency protocol so you no longer have to feel panicked when the pain strikes. And the final, most important key is persistence. Build a healthy lifestyle with proper hydration, reasonable exercise, and daily stretching. Health is not a destination, it's a journey. Every healthy meal, every glass of water you drink, every step you take on your walk is a valuable investment in your own future well-being. Listen to your body because it is always telling you what it needs.